Hello everyone, my name is Teru. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with a doll related video. As you can see, I'm sitting here with all my BJDs, and back there Crux is trying to kick my head, like his shoe is just here. Anyways, today, since it's the last day of 2024, I have a video that should be related to that, obviously. And it is the end of the year BJD tag by Bumblebee Love 100. I've seen this tag appear last year multiple times, and also this year some of them have been appearing again. And I know that a lot of people in this hobby kind of like to do this tag to finish with the yearly season of doll content, which really speaks to me. And I really thought, even last year when I saw that it would be really cool to try and do it myself. Last year there was no time for me to do it, so I'm doing it this time. And I think that since I don't think I've ever done a comprehensible video of all my collection, that this could also be a really nice way to do that. I'm really sorry about the lighting. I was actually waiting till the last minute to shoot this so I could still post it on the 31st of December, but the weather has decided that it's just going to be absolutely cloudy and dark for the whole week. So I cannot really do much. I have a ring light over here, and I'm trying my best to actually at least showcase the dolls somehow. On the other hand, you don't really need to see my face, so that's good. Anyways, let's get to the tag. First question is what really inspired me to do this tag, and that is show us your doll family as it looks at the end of the year. I will move my head over here so you can see this. Over here is my doll family right now. The collection that I have has actually grown this year quite significantly. Basically, these guys over here are all new, but yeah, I'll talk about it a little bit in depth and I will actually show you the dolls. But before I do that, I'm going to say like a general information kind of thing. As of now, I own 8 full dolls and 2 floating heads, plus this little guy over here, the mask that Kirks has. It's not a full floating head, it's just a mask. Which is basically like double the amount that I started the year with. This year was quite the year for me, BJD wise. Not only did I get my first girls this year, but I also kind of finished some of the projects that I was working on. I think I was a little more active in the hobby this year than I have been years prior. Probably also because there was a job change for me and stuff just happened that allowed me to express more in this hobby. But in general, yeah, so right now I own 8 dolls, 2 floating heads, and a mask. And there's one more floating head somewhere on the way that's actually being made right now and probably will arrive in like the middle of next year. Now let me just take the phone and try and show you all of my dolls and talk a little bit about them. I decided to go sort of chronologically by the time that I got them to show you which ones are the oldest. Just over there at the end, it's kind of mixed up because the last doll actually has to sit on the edge because of her rings. Anyways, yeah, so the first doll that I have in my collection is this little darling. Their name is Scarecrow, and they are a doll Chateau Carol in, I'm pretty sure, normal pink or something like that. It's quite an old sculpt, as you can see over here. They're actually single jointed. I will go in depth about these dolls and in general, probably in a future video of like introduction or something. But yeah, this is the first doll edit I've ever gotten. I have painted them actually myself. The wings and the face up. This is actually the first attempt I've ever had on a doll face up, and they are wearing a dress that was made by one of my friends. Next to Scarecrow, if I move a little bit, we have Alexander. Hello. Who is my Miggy doll Eugene. Human version, if I go in here, he has normal ears, no elf ears whatsoever. You can see he's kind of yellowed, and I mean Miggy resin is quite yellowed or yellow toned even when it's new, but he was actually quite an old head when I got him, so yes, that is Alexander. He is on an Angel of Dreams 62 centimeter boy body, so he's quite small for a boy, but I really like him. I like his little ginger head, and again, his face up, if you focus on it, is the first human face up I've ever done for a doll. Next to Alexander, we have his boyfriend or best friend, depends. They're holding hands right now, so they look more boyfriendy, but they're like roommates and best friends and really close. His name is Zygmunt, and he is a, and now I'm going to butcher this name, Dolly's Jeng or Zeng or however you pronounce it, I'm not sure. Again, his face up was done by me. He's wearing a mask now, so you can't really see much. And he's wearing these like gorgeous, gorgeous shoes that I envy him for so much. He's got tattoos all over, as you can see. I will remove his mask for a little bit so you can see the face up better. And he's wearing these absolutely amazingly gorgeous eyes that were made by Ashura Dark on Instagram. They are a custom pair to fit in his face, and the wig that he has actually came with him. In his lap, there is a head. That's one of the floating heads that I own. And he actually is the head that came with Alexander's body when I got that. He's an angel of dream, Quinn, Chin, Buyu, I don't know. I hate the fact that I cannot pronounce these names, but I will be putting them on screen. So this one is Mortimer. I actually dyed most of his head black and painted this like little thingy on him. I'm not sure if I actually want him to ever have a body. I kind of like the fact that he's like a spectral head kind of friend. So that would be Mortimer. And now we will move to the newer dolls because these ones they were like the first three that I had, and I had only them for quite a while. So next one in all white over here, and the biggest doll that I own is Crux, the Devourer of Souls, if you like the whole name, or just Crux for short. He is a Decadol Cane in pure white. Cane was actually a limited scope, so I don't think you can actually get him anymore. And I've wanted this doll for such a long time. He came also with this faceplate over here, which is Decadol Able. But if you look right here, it's actually just like a mask. It's not an actual head, so I cannot really use it as a head. But yeah, this is canonically a face that he puts on when he wants to look human. Again, if I remove his glasses, I can put him on top of his head like this for a little while. You can see his face up. I did that myself as well. And he is wearing another pair of custom eyes by Ashura Dark. He's wearing all like white and stuff, and has these like bloodied clawed hands, and I absolutely adore him. He's like one of my doll crushes, and probably something that is the closest to what I would call a grail doll. The able head over here, or the able sculpt, is actually the last attempt at a doll face up that I did. My latest face up work. So if I take him, thank you, Crooks, and I would put him next to Alexander, you could kind of see that I am improving a little bit. I know this one doesn't have any like eyelashes. It's actually on purpose because he's just a mask. He's not supposed to be a full like person. Next up, we have the girls, and we are in an impel territory, sort of, because I have two impel over here, both on 62 centimeter body. The first one here is a Vilma in real skin. Her name is Hazel. She's absolutely like the cutest girl. I painted that myself as well. I was very inspired by the original face up of the doll, but I really wanted it to be a little different. And she is supposed to be Alexander's cousin, so she also has little freckles on her face. That would be Hazel. Next to her is my first ever tan doll, Lacey. She is another impel doll, namely Gemma in brown skin. Again, face up by me, and the eyes are by Giaoba 98, I think. As I will definitely put that on again. She's with the big bust body, as you can kind of see here, and it's so hard to actually get clothing that would fit her because the body is quite like small. It's only 62 centimeters, but it has big busts and big shoulders. So yeah, she's wearing this wig by Switch right now, but I'm not sure if she's actually going to keep it or if I'll get her something else. We will see. And in her lap, you can see my another floating head. This one is another secret Echo. Echo. I'm not really sure how you pronounce Echo. English is not my first language, but yeah, she's going to be the shell of my character Belladonna, but I don't have her body or the wig for her yet. She's actually the reason that I will be trying to make my own wigs this year because I have a very specific um, style of wig that I want her to wear. These parts here, the tongue and everything, is actually exchangeable. You can also put in a tongue like this long one, or you can disregard the whole beastie form and put a normal like human mouth in. I don't think you can see that very well. Next to her, there's this little tiny darling who is wearing these like white eyes for now, and I will actually take her into my hand because she is so small and so cute. This is a hopeful creation, Lucia, and this absolutely gorgeous. If you can see, like here, slightly translucent, dark purple skin tone. She is 3D printed, and her character is supposed to represent like night and sky and stuff like that. Oh, yeah. The wig is also by Hopeful Creation, made specifically for her. The eyes are temporary. I was actually just measuring her eye size and I left the measures in because it looks kind of cool and creepy. But there will be a different pair of eyes coming for her hopefully soon. And I have put like around 53 of these little gems all around her body. She is very, very adorable. She's my first 3D printed doll and probably won't be the last. I absolutely like adore how chubby she is. She is like really on this like chubby body, has this little heart emoji thingy that she's doing, and she's like extremely cute. And the last girl over here, just leaning back casually, is my Dream Valley bone butterfly. Her name is Genesis. Again, she has these gorgeous eyes by Ashura Dark. They're like glowy, sparkly. She is this sort of like skeletal type doll with transparent, translucent legs. Which, oh my god, she's so pretty. She's not done yet. She's supposed to be a little more pink, like these antlers over here. If you can see, they're a little more pink. But it is so hard to actually like color the translucent parts, so I'm doing a very slow job on that. There's actually a box opening of her on this channel, so you can definitely watch that if you want to see more of her. She's one of the most unique dolls I've ever seen. Extremely well made, extremely detailed, so many joints everywhere. And why I actually took her off is because she has these huge fairy slash insect wings on her, and that's just absolutely gorgeous. This is a wig, and again, if it can focus, her beautiful face, again with the face up by me. Let me just, her face again with the face up by me. You can see I like to use a lot of like sparkles and stuff. Yeah, this is my doll collection as of the end of 2024. I have finally graduated from being able to bring all of my dolls to every single doll meet. I cannot do that anymore. I have too many of them to bring all of them. But also, I'm pretty sure the collection is going to expand. Probably not as much as it did this year, but it's going to expand eventually. Question number two is how many videos did you make this year? Since I think this tag is actually meant for YouTube primarily, I get this question, but I'm not really active in here. So I have to say that I only made 6 classic videos, 2 actually unboxing for the like mystery kind of boxes, and 1 short here on YouTube, and 7 reels if that counts on Instagram. I'm not big into video making, I'm still trying to learn, and it's so hard for me to actually be active on here. I would really love to have these kind of situations more, like the prompts that I could use. I was actually thinking about doing BJD prompts that Asemba BJD did back in like 2016, 17-ish, 14 maybe, like back when I was getting into the hobby for the first time. And I wanted to ask you guys if that's something that you would like to see, because I would still be able probably to find these prompts somewhere and use them for video purposes either way. I'm also trying to do more videos for like face up work and things like that. So hopefully that's okay. If there's any other idea you might have that you would want me to do video wise, definitely let me know in the comments. I would love your ideas and I would probably try and do something related to this. Question number 3, again video wise, what was your first video of the year? This year, for actual YouTube videos, I think it was the May BJD meetup vlog thingy that I did. Question number 4. How many pictures did you take or upload this year? Honestly, I have no idea how many I took because I tend to delete all the ones that I don't like almost immediately and I don't have any way to recover them. But I would probably be around like 900 to 1,000 of like not usable pictures. But I can tell you how many I uploaded on my Instagram at Terudol, which would be 210 pictures as of today. That's actually quite a number. I'm not counting stories, I'm just counting the pictures that I actually put up as proper posts. Also, there's currently around like 30, 35-ish pictures in my phone that I haven't edited and gone through or uploaded yet. So there are also some pictures that I didn't upload yet. What is the first picture you took or uploaded um, in 2024? That's question number 5. Actually, I was very surprised to discover that the first picture that I put online this year was me trying out Zygmunt with green eyes that Hazel is actually currently wearing. So, yeah, that's the first picture that I put on Instagram this year. Question number 6. What's the best thing that has happened to you this year in the hobby? Probably for me, it would be in general being more active in the online community. I found a few people that I'm actually really glad to be writing to on like a semi-regular basis. And I found so many new creators and inspiration online. Also, I finally, which is second most amazing thing that happened to me this year, finally decided not to be a chicken basically and met up with one of my like friends from this local community that we have here without having to actually go to a meetup. It was such a nice time. We had like a little play date with our Imple Doll girls and our boys, and it was such a fun experience that I'm so glad I finally did it, and I hope I can do more of these type of small meetups next year. But yeah, that and deciding to actually be more active and not be scared of messaging other people in the hobby, I guess that would also be one of the best things that happened to me this year. The worst thing, number 7, that happened to me in the hobby this year. Honestly, I don't really know if there's like something that I would call the worst thing. I didn't have really any like bad experiences. Nothing got lost in the shipping. Nothing got broken. Nobody got damaged. So for me, this year was really, really good to hobby wise. I guess if I really had to pick a worst thing to have happened to me this year in the hobby, is that since I'm trying to showcase my face up work more, there are people who started emerging and actually like hating on me for putting the work online, telling me that I'm not the one who did the face up on the door, that I should stop stealing other people's hard work, stuff like that. And I don't get it because, like, honestly, why would anyone? Like, how would I get the face up process videos for face up that I didn't make, that I didn't do? So that was kind of an aggravating thing that happened to me back when I was painting, I think, Hazel. But in hindsight, I don't think it was such a huge deal. But yeah, meeting rude people online would probably be the worst thing that happened to me this year if I really had to pick one. Question number 8 is what is or what are your favorite things that you got for your dolls this year? That will be quite a few things. Again, I'm going to take the camera and I'll actually show you. I'm turning it around and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, my favorite thing that I've gotten for my dolls this year are Crux's sunglasses. Actually, as you can see, because you can actually really see it, they're just clear sunglasses that I colored with like a window paint. Because he is supposed to be wearing these like huge red sunglasses, and it was so hard to find a pair that would fit. So I just decided to do a yeah, whatever, and actually paint the sunglasses myself. So this is how what it ended up looking like, and I think they work quite well. Another one would be definitely Zygmunt's eyes that are just perfect for him. He was so hard to get the perfect eyes for, so I just ordered a custom pair and I think they fit him quite well. Again, these eyes were made by Ashura Dark on Instagram. She does beautiful work and does custom eyes. If you go and ask her, message her, she can do quite a lot. Again, she also made Crux's eyes, which are red with like little slits. I don't know if you, I mean the phone will probably not focus. Oh, yeah. They're red with like little slits. That's also custom made by her. Again, Zygmunt's eyes. She also made Hazel's eyes. They're not custom, but they're this really, really pretty green color. And she made Genesis's eyes, which are also definitely one of my top doll related purchases this year. And finally, question number 9. What is your New Year's resolution hobby wise for 2025? So, for me, 2025 will probably be much calmer year spendings wise because we are spending much more on other things, my partner and me. But I really want to get a body for Belladonna, which is the floating head back there if you forgot. And I really would love to get finally into an pre-order for Doodle's Dream Miss Marionette, which should be happening in March. That is all that I kind of want to be getting dolls wise. Maybe if I really, really had some good luck, I would love to shell some more of my characters, namely Sibyl, Nathaniel, probably Elijah, but it's something that I might not end up doing this year. I definitely want to work more on the dolls that I already have. I want to finish Genesis. I want to finish Genesis, and I definitely want to finish Belladonna as well. But I mean, she's kind of waiting for the body and for me to go to UK BJD Con and actually like get her body there, or at least figure out the skin match for her. I want to try and make my own wigs in 2025 because I've tried one time in the past and I failed miserably. So yeah, I would really like to try and get better at that. Other than that, I think I want to be more active video wise, either on here or even like back on Instagram. And I really want to improve on my face up skills. If any of you has any heads that you don't want to do anything with yourselves and would like to send them to me, I would send them back with the face up. But like for random face up purposes, let me know. I would really love to just like work on other people's characters and see if I'm actually able to do that. Um Other than that, I don't really think I have any like big resolutions for next year. Basically just enjoy the hobby, be happy, spread love for these beautiful, beautiful dolls. Anyway, I had really so much fun doing this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any further questions, ideas, anything you would like to tell me, definitely let me know either in the comments or on my Instagram at Terudol. You could also find me on Den of Angels, but I'm there, but I'm mostly a lurking person. You don't really see much, which would be by the name Tachiko Manabu. But yeah, I think Instagram or here on YouTube is probably the easiest way to contact me if you have anything that you would like to suggest. If you enjoyed this video, definitely think about like, liking, stuff like that. I would really appreciate a thumbs up on this. If you want to see more content like this, let me know. If you would like to see something a little different, let me know as well. And see you sooner than later, hopefully. Bye.